Hello everybody, my name is Alex Harshman with Wholesale Freedom, and today we're going to be talking about how I got $1,000 in Amazon gift cards from a realtor for a dead lead that we referred them, and it only took us about 20 minutes on the phone. And you're going to learn how you can do it too. If you stay tuned till the end, I'll even share with you what I spent the $1,000 on. As always, if you find any value from these videos, be sure to subscribe down below, click that notification bell, that way you can get notified anytime I post a new video or I go live to answer your questions, as well as smash that thumbs up as it does help the channel. And let's dive right in. Let's first talk about where the lead came from. This lead came from a Driving for Dollars app called Deal Machine, where we sent a postcard to a property that we virtually drove for dollars on. If you don't know what that means, I actually have a video down in the description where I walk you through step by step how to use Deal Machine to virtually drive for dollars. So go check that out down below after this video, as well as there's an affiliate link for Deal Machine down below where you can sign up and get 15 free deal credits, which means that you get 15 free postcards, or it's like over 50 skip traces you get for absolutely free just for signing up to their service. Of course, if you don't want to do that after the trial or after the first month, you can cancel, and it is an affiliate link, so it does support the channel, but it's no additional cost to you. Let's talk about the motivation for the lead. So the motivation on this one was he had a property that was too far gone. He had a ton of medical bills. He was going through cancer treatments. On top of that, we did some research on the property and found that actually what he had owed, it was about retail value for the property after it was fixed up. So in this situation, a wholesale deal probably wasn't the best option for him. The only advantage to this property is it actually had a lot of land attached to it. So what do we do there? Well, we didn't just throw the lead away and say, hey, sorry all these things are going on in your life, better luck next time, right? No, we don't do that. We don't just throw away leads. Ethically, it's our duties to try to provide a solution to them, because we're not getting paid for contracts. We're not getting paid for selling properties. We're getting paid for solving problems. And a great wholesaler is somebody who can do that even when it doesn't work out for them specifically. I've been known to do this from time to time as well, because it does happen in this industry where maybe it just doesn't work out for a wholesale deal. And actually, I coughed up around $7,000 out of an $8,000 wholesale fee just to pay off the seller's second mortgage that they didn't know they had to get the deal done. Still got the realtor, the same realtor that I'm going to be mentioning here, still got them paid, and I got paid a little bit, but the feeling at the end of the day of being able to do this for a seller meant a lot more to me, and I know just from giving to people, it comes back tenfold, and that's my strong belief. So I thought about my options while I was on the phone with the seller, and the first person that came to mind was this realtor who I know has done short sales in the past. After talking with him, I said, hey, I have a realtor on my team who specializes in initiating short sales and trying to get that done for you. Is that something that it's okay for me to refer your information to him? He said, yeah, absolutely. He was super motivated. He just wanted out of it and get out from under it. He didn't really want to make any money. So again, I talked to this realtor, and after having a phone call with him, he had mentioned that he would pursue this lead and see what he could work out for me. Again, I've done several wholesale deals with this person, and so I knew I trusted them. I knew they were a go-getter, and I only look for people who are in my culture of the business that I'm trying to create. So I like to look for people who are go-getters, hustlers, and will get the job done and put themselves, put the person before themselves, right? Or, use the honor systems, because I'm a strong believer in that. So a couple months later, I'd actually got a phone call back from this realtor, and he had told me that one of the properties I referred him had closed. And I said, okay, great, which one? So I can, make sure it was mine that referred it to you. He said it was the seller with the big property, and the mortgage was too high. And because a couple months had went by, I had no idea what he was talking about. I said, I think another wholesaler referred that to you. He said, no, I'm pretty sure that was you. And I said, well, what else was wrong with it? He said, it's the one that needed to be short saled. And right away I knew. I was like, wow, that was a 20-minute phone call. I didn't think anything of it, didn't think it was going to go anywhere. And I said, so that one closed? He said, yeah, absolutely, and I want to pay you $1,000 in Amazon gift cards because of tax reasons. And I said, that's no problem, whatever. I'm happy. I'm glad you got it closed, and I'm also glad that we're both able to get paid from it. So as you can imagine, I was pretty surprised, and I was pretty happy with it, because it's just one of those things you just don't expect and account for, and it comes back to you. Again, like I said, it comes back to you in many ways. So how can you do the same thing? Well, one of the ways you can do this is by something you should already be doing as a wholesaler, and that's going out and networking with realtors in your local market or in your virtual market, whichever one you're performing in. The reason why is because it's important to build the relationships with them, because you can offer them, hey, anytime you have a lead that's just too far gone, or maybe they want cash, quick close, refer them to me, and in exchange, I can refer you any leads that maybe are asking too much for the property, they want retail value, and it just wouldn't make sense for us, but you can still get paid a commission. Also, on top of that, we also pay a commission for any leads that you bring us, and we were wondering if you would be able to do like the same kind of transaction. And a lot of times they have no problem with it. They want to get paid as well. And what I like to do, my favorite phrase, and I mentioned this in a lot of videos, is, hey, if we are able to do this, what's a fair arrangement for you? You'd be amazed at how many times that word fair brings you in more money, because they want to make sure whenever you say fair, it puts it in their brain that they now have to act on your best interest as well as their own. So it works better for everybody. So you say, what's fair? And in this case, he said 25%, which is what realtors kind of pay each other for leads that maybe they don't want to deal with. And I thought that was extremely fair, because I didn't want to put any effort into this lead, and he did. So I thought that was very fair. But remember, anything is negotiable. So just because I got paid 25% doesn't mean you can get paid 50, 75%, whatever you arrange. And unfortunately, a lot of times we think realtors are enemies in our industry, because we come across a lot of realtors who think what we do is a scam. They simply don't understand what we do. And a lot of times we don't understand what they do. So there's this huge disconnect where 90% of realtors have no idea about this side of investing in real estate. That's something I learned early on, is a lot of realtors, they don't understand a lot of the investing side of real estate. Even though they're real estate professionals by trade, they really don't understand a lot of real estate, most of them. The same goes for wholesalers. There's a lot of wholesalers that don't know what they're doing, and for that reason they give us a bad reputation, and a lot of realtors don't want to work with us for that reason. So it's on both of our parts to do the best, what's in the best interest for the client. Whereas one person, let's say the realtor, has a fiduciary duty, which means they're obligated to act on the seller's best interests. Whereas wholesalers, we're not required to do that. But in my opinion, we still should, make the best judgment and also ethically do the best thing. But the most savvy realtors are the ones who know that they can make money from both sides of the table by helping wholesalers find their deals, and wholesalers will help them find deals. It's just a huge referral base, and they know they can kind of double dip, make some extra cash that way if they're really smart. If you're really smart, you'll do the same thing. If you want to check out how you can use realtors to bring you buyers on a silver platter, you can check that link down in the description as well, and that's part of leveraging the power of realtors to get what you wanted. So what did I spend the money on? Like I said, at the end of the video, I'll reveal to you what I spent the money on, and actually, believe it or not, I gave half of that to my wife. So I gave her $500 and I gave $500 to myself. And in this situation, normally I would recommend that you, as you're starting out, reinvest that money back into your business some way or another, whether it's buying books, maybe office supplies, whatever you can do is to amp up your business with that $1,000. However, in this situation, I didn't really need the $1,000, and I just kind of counted it as one of those things that, I would use that money to celebrate and kind of reward myself for doing something with this lead where maybe as another wholesaler wouldn't do. So in that situation, I actually went out and I bought a virtual reality headset for gaming. For those who don't know, I'm an avid gamer. I might not look like it, but I've been playing games my whole life, and when I do get the time nowadays, I do like to play them every now and then, and I've always wanted a virtual reality headset, and for that reason, I went out and bought the brand new Oculus Quest 2. So maybe I'll post a couple videos or pictures or something while I'm playing that, because I do like horror games, and maybe you guys can get a laugh out of me getting scared in virtual reality or something. I don't know, but that's what I spent the money on, and sometimes it's nice to reward yourself for doing a great job, even if it's just like once every now and then. I don't do it a lot, but when I do these kind of things, it is nice to do, and it motivates you to do more great things. So comment down below what you would spend the $1,000 on, and I would love to hear some of your guys' opinions and thoughts. As always, I hope you found value out of this video and enjoyed it. If you do, please subscribe down below, click the notification bell, as you will get notified anytime I go live or post a new video. I try to do them every Tuesday, and I try to go live every Friday. So be sure to click that notification bell, that way you can get notified when that does happen, so I can answer your questions absolutely free. Everything's on the table. As always, smash that thumbs up, and I'll see you all in the next one.